Hey, good Monday morning, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Caroline. Now, I haven't been here for a couple of weeks because I've been traveling, and I'm just so happy to be back in sunny Florida. And I'm sorry for those of you who are up north and you're, freezing. Hey, Cindy, how are you? It's always good to see you. Casey, welcome, welcome, welcome. Just trying to figure out my setup here, you guys. So just say hello as you're coming on. Tell me what the weather's doing in your part of the country, because I know many people are snowed in, or school buses aren't working, kids are home. I know I was talking to a friend of mine in Halliburton, and yeah, she's home with her kitties trying to get some work done. So welcome to Magical Monday. I'm so happy that you're joining me here, and I'm so happy to be back. And Cindy, I know you're always fabulous. So guys, I have some notes that I want to refer to, because today, oh my God, sorry, I didn't mean to swear. Minus 26, Lynn, with the wind chill. Yikes, that is scary. So I'm sending you some Florida sunshine. So there's some shadows, some funky shadows here in my living room, dining room area. So yeah, half of my face is lit up and half isn't. So let me try and fix that. Hang on one second. Give me a second. No, that's not better. Well, we'll just have to run with it. Okay, so, hey Rose, nice to see you. So guys, today, look at, it's what's the date today? January, somebody tell me. January, let me look at my computer. January 20th. Okay, it's, yeah, minus 30. I'm having some squirrel moments here. Minus 30 in Toronto. That's crazy, you guys. Crazy, crazy. I should put some clothes on just so you feel like I'm with you. All right. So, as I said, it's January 21st or is it January 20th? Anyhow, it doesn't matter. It's the latter half of January. And I know, I don't know about you guys, but I set some goals for myself in January. Hey Renata, how are you? Say hello. Where are you calling in from? I set some goals for myself in December that I kind of said, hey, you know what? I'm gonna get started on this in January. And life happens. So I came back to Florida from, Collingwood. Hey Larnie, nice to see you. And lots of people tuning in. Hey Ange, how are you? Good to see you. So where was I? Came back to Florida from Collingwood and was getting in the swing of things, and then I took a trip to Sedona and our company kickoff event in Phoenix, and by the time I looked at the calendar, it was January 15th. And I'm like, okay, what's going on here? What I said I was gonna get started on, I didn't get started on, right? So, yeah, Renata, I remember meeting you at that home show. So let's connect. I'm so excited to see you here. So today, you guys, I just wanted to, whenever I'm sharing something with you, it's mostly I'm teaching myself and then sharing with you the things that I'm learning, right? So this thought came across my head. Yes, I do have some thoughts from time to time. And it's about, Caroline, how do you get going with the things that you decided you wanted? So first of all, I had written them down, because if you don't write things down, guys, it's pretty hard to move towards the things that you desire. And the second thing is, how do you make those things what I call habitual, right? So I wanted to share with you some ideas, and I'm going to be referring to some notes that I wrote. Otherwise, I have all these squirrel moments, right? So yeah, it's all about creating healthy, lasting habits. How many of you would like that? Healthy, lasting habits. And I know many of you on here have already done that, and sometimes it works and other times it doesn't, and you ask yourself, what's going on? And so it's just a cycle of life, you guys. So let me just get to the front of my seat here, because I'm so excited to share with you. Okay, so I have 5 tips. Yeah, thank you. Give me an emoji, give me a hello, give me a whatever, just to, give me some love, right? So number 1, give yourself at least, well, I don't like to say at least, give yourself 60 days or more, All right, and I'm going to get into that in a minute in terms of people talking about the 21-day habit, right? So for me, it's 60 days. That's right. It can take up to 2 months to create a solid habit, like according to some study in London, England. So I've heard, how many of you have heard about it takes 21 days to form a habit? Just give me a thumbs up if you've heard that. Right? 21 days to form a habit. Well, I don't know about you, but have you ever tracked, like when you decided to do something, have you like tracked it and said, okay, I'm starting this and I'm going to track my 21 days. Anybody ever done that? Give me a thumbs up if you have. Give me a thumbs down if you haven't. Well, I know that I decided to do something, but I never tracked it. And so I didn't know when the 21 days was arriving. So most people I talk to say they haven't done that. However, what I can do is I can track my monthly activities because I do things. I have a paper calendar, I have my iCalendar, I write things in there. So I can track whenever I'm doing something or decided I'm going to do something, I can track it over 30 days. I can track it over 60 days. And I've also learned to keep a log. So I have my Apple Watch. Some of you have the Fitbit. There's ways to keep track of things that you want to do, especially things related to my health. So I say to people, when you decide to do something new, have a system to track when you're starting or cultivating that new habit, right? So my suggestion to you is, if you've done the 21-day thing or you think you've done the 21-day thing and it hasn't worked and you're beating yourself up, just throw it out. Use the 30-day calendar. Use the 60-day calendar. My preference is a 90-day seasonal thing because life works in seasons and it's easy to see, okay, I'm starting this thing in winter. I'm starting this thing in fall. I'm starting this thing in the summer, right? So I find it easier to work in periods of 30, 60, 90 days. Okay, so number 2 is understand how a habit works before you attempt to change it. And I don't actually believe that you can break a habit. My belief is you want to create a new habit to replace the one that doesn't serve you, okay? Because that's just how my brain works. So when you break your habits into 3 action steps, one is called a cue. It's the trigger that reminds you to perform that habit. Okay, and I'm going to come back and give you an example. Number 2, sorry Angie, I'll see you later. Well, you can catch it in replay time. Number 2 is a routine. So the action that you take automatically when you're cultivating that habit. And number 3, really important, and I talk to my team about this all the time, it's the reward system. How are you rewarding yourself? What's the payoff? How do you feel? What's that feeling that you get? So I'll give you mine, right? For years, I complained about going to the gym, how hard it was, how sweaty it was, and my hair gets all sweaty, and my body gets all, and it takes so much time to go to the gym, and I don't know what to do, and then it takes so much time to come back. So I was filled with excuses. So how did I cultivate the habit of getting to the gym on a regular basis? Well, here in Florida, it's pretty easy. It's beautiful outside, so that's encouraging. So the habit of going to the gym for me is in the morning because I knew that if I didn't get it done in the morning, life happens. It gets in the way, and I'm just not that person that can work out in the evening. That's just not me. So my first cue is sorry, let me just straighten this out. My first cue is I put my clothes that I'm going to wear the next morning, I put them out where I can see them. I have my shoes ready, my little Believe socks. Thank you, Pat Museau, for giving me those socks. I have my socks, my shoes, my headset. I have my the products that I'm going to take to the gym to help me get through my workout. I have that all prepped the night before, you guys. Do I do it all the time? No. Most of the time? Yes. That's the cue, Okay, put your clothes out the night before so you see them first thing in the morning. Now, if you're that person that works out later in the day, put your clothes in and all the things that you need in a gym bag and put that bag right by the door that you exit your house. So you're gonna like literally trip over that so you don't forget it, right? So you need a cue to help you get started on that habit. Number 2 is the routine. Right? Cultivating a routine. And gosh, guys, working out, it's boring. But when you see the results, you're very happy with it. So I chose the days that I'm going to work out. So for me, it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Today's Monday. I didn't feel like going to the gym this morning because for the Floridians, it was like cold here. It was 40 degrees. But I thought, get your clothes on, Carolyne, and just get out the door. So I'll get to that mind talk in a minute, right? So choose, for me, the days that I work out are Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And so I schedule that into my little planner. And then I set on my iPhone a reminder 15 minutes before. So it's like a little alarm that's telling me, get your little butt out the door. And then put the clothes on and now go to the gym. Because one of the things I would do is I put the clothes on and then I sit down and somebody sends me a message or something happens on Facebook or an email comes in and I'm distracted. So I just tune out those distractions. As soon as I put my clothes on, that's my cue, get out the door. So this is the part that will, with practice, become automatic. And that repetitiveness is what will create that ingrained behavior that will cultivate that habit. Number 3, remember I said the reward, right? Don't forget to reward yourself. So for me, Sundays are my days off. I don't work on Sundays. I go to church on Sunday, and my reward for having done the things that I said I was going to do during the week, whether it's my workout, whether it's my Bible study, whether it's income producing activities for my business. So Sunday is my day to reward myself. I goof around. I go to some of the neat stores around here. I do something fun for myself. That's a trigger. That's a reward for behavior and habits that I cultivated during the week, right? So create something fun for yourself so you don't have your monkey brain telling you, oh my God, this is so boring, it's not fun, and then you take yourself out of the game, right? So like I said, I don't believe you can change a habit. I believe you just have to replace it with a new habit. Okay, so where am I here? All right, so replacing with a new. Now, somebody else will say, well, the gym thing, Carolyne, may be easy for you. It's not easy, you guys. This is something that I have to do on an ongoing basis. And my reason for working out is so that I can, I can continue to play golf, and I can play golf well, and I don't want my body to hurt because I got a lot of broken down body parts. So if you're someone who wants to quit smoking, understand what is it that triggers that urge to smoke, and then you want to change maybe the environment or the activity, or if it's when you have a coffee you want to have a cigarette, well, don't have the coffee. Or if you're out at a bar and you have to have a drink, well, then don't go to the bar. And so these are things that you know, if you're truly wanting to cultivate a new habit, you got to do something different. You can't keep doing the same thing over and over and expect different results, right? Somebody said that's the definition of insanity. So smoking, I know, is a big deal for a lot of people. So if you go outside to smoke, well, don't take your cigarettes, go for a walk instead. And the other thing that I suggest is that you buddy up and have, I don't like the word accountability, you buddy up with a support friend, somebody who you tell them, this is a new habit I want to cultivate. So if it means making an appointment with a buddy to get to the gym, because you know you will get to the gym because that person is going to go with you. So the two of you are going to cultivate some new habits together. Hey, Miss Barbie, how are you? So understand that, you guys. Get some support. Number 3, and this is something that took me out of the game. I was of the belief that it has to be fun and life has to be full of variety or I won't do it. Nonsense. You know, variety is actually your enemy. Hey, Miss Gail. variety became my enemy because I was lulled into the belief that, oh, if it isn't fun, I'm not going to do it, and my friends will think I'm boring. Well, guess what, you guys? I'm a very boring person, and I've learned from an industry leader, a wonderful mentor, Michael Klaus, and this is his thing. Repetition, repetition, repetition. Hey, Linda, beautiful Linda from Phoenix. Repetition, guys, is key, right? The boredom, get over the boredom factor, right? So pick one cue, pick one behavior, pick one reward, and stick with it until it becomes a habit. And people say to me, oh, well, that's so boring. Well, hey, do you guys brush your teeth every morning? Anybody? Thumbs up if you do. Who brushes their teeth every morning? Absolutely. It's boring, but you've cultivated a habit. I mean, I'm like you guys, but I get up in the morning, I go straight to the bathroom, do my thing, brush my teeth, floss my teeth, come to the kitchen, have my little shot of this elixir, which lights me up. We call it Ionic Supreme. I'm cultivating a new habit, you guys. Apple cider vinegar and lemon juice in warm water, and then taking my probiotic with it. So, gosh, I've missed that a couple of days. So that habit means as soon as I get up and I go to the kitchen, I got to get that apple cider vinegar out. I got to get the lemon juice out, put it out so that my mind sees it, and pretty soon that'll become automatic, because I've heard lots of great things about apple cider vinegar, right? So like brushing your teeth, cultivate these things so that it just becomes automatic for you. Number 4, don't give up, right? Don't quit. If you miss a day, well, I don't miss a day brushing my teeth, but if you miss a day of, like for me, getting to the gym. Last week I got to the gym like twice instead of 3 times. My mark is 3 times or more. So I don't beat myself up. I pat myself on the back that, hey, you got to the gym twice last week. How do you feel, right? So I've learned to stop berating myself for the things that I haven't cultivated, knowing that I'm on my way to becoming that person that I desire, right? I understand that this isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. I'm cultivating lifelong habits that are going to serve me and keep me healthy. Right? So I'm in my 60s. How am I going to be in my 70s? How am I going to be in my 80s? It's the things that I do today that are going to take me through to those next decades. So number 1, top priority for me is my health and how my body functions, right? So if you fall off the horse, don't beat yourself up. Just get back on and beware of, are you ready? Beware of the rabbit hole. This is a place I see that people are going down the deep, dark rabbit hole where there's no light, and you continue to beat yourself up. So as soon as I see myself going down the rabbit hole, I use that, call a friend, somebody you can trust, right? I learned this a long time ago, where I would just like sink into the darkness, pull the covers over my head, and just feel sorry for myself and get my little pacifier. Well, that didn't serve me in cultivating a new habit. And this friend of mine said to me, Carolyne, get out of bed and come and meet me for lunch. I'm like, no, I feel so bad. And he said, if you don't come and you're in PJs, I'm coming to your house and knocking on the door. I'm like, okay, fine. So I got out of bed, I got dressed, I went and met him, and boy, my whole week turned around, you guys. So find that person that can be your pull you out of a rabbit hole person, right? Call a friend. Don't go down the rabbit hole. Call someone for support and encouragement, and just let people know, oh my God, I don't know, I had that cigarette today, I had that drink today, I didn't take my shake for 2 days or 3, whatever it is, right? And just get that stuff out and start over, right? Number 5, this is my last tip for you. Know how powerful your subconscious mind is. Most of us don't even understand our subconscious mind. So go Google it. Your subconscious mind is the most powerful tool that you have. And when you program your subconscious mind, lots of external things are going to change. So building the picture in your mind of what you desire is key. So I downloaded a picture of this beautiful bodybuilder, and a friend of mine did me a favor. I wish I had that picture to show you. Put my head on her body. Actually, I gotta show it to you. So stand by 1 second. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Hang on. I'm coming back. 2 seconds. I'll show this to you guys. This was my prop and I forgot it. So, okay, I'm gonna show this to you guys. What do you think? Like, is this crazy? This is a gal who is on the cover of Oxygen magazine. She's one of our Team Isogenics athletes, and my girlfriend Diana photoshopped my head onto her body. Like, is that crazy or what? So this is the picture, you guys, that I have in my head of what Carolyne is gonna look like, right? And so what are you working towards? So your mental self-talk is really important. And what do I mean by mental self-talk? That's where we sabotage ourselves. So affirmations, I know, Monique, I know you're laughing, right? Affirmations are key to reprogramming your brain, which will work externally now, right? First internally, then externally. So I got rid of all the excuses about what I couldn't do. I can't have these kinds of muscles. I can't have those shoulder caps. And then I started replacing them with pictures of what I can look like. This is what I'm working on now, replacing my Buddha belly with these beautiful abs. Is it easy? No. But is it worth it? Yes. So affirmations, this was one of mine. Why is it so easy for me to work out 4 to 5 times a day? And I just keep saying that over and over. Why is it so easy for me to be a 6-figure income earner? I never earned 6 figures before I entered my current company, right? My monkey mind would sabotage me and say things like, well, Carolyne, who do you think you are? You don't have any sales background. You've never been a leader. All that, I call it the ticker tape parade of junk, right? So reprogram your mind for what it is you desire. Why is it so easy for me to release those pounds and inches? Why? Because then you'll answer the question. Because I deserve it. I deserve to live in a healthy, strong, pain-free body. So guys, let me look at the time here. Yeah, I'm past my 20 minutes. Those are my tips for you in terms of how to create and cultivate healthy habits. And trust me, I got to go first. I got to show people that, who I am. What I say I'm going to do is who I am and what I'm doing, right? So we show people by our actions and activities, are we in integrity with our words? So I'll be back here next Monday. Thank you for joining me for my Magical Monday. I'm here every Monday at noon, with the exception of a couple of Mondays. And I know it's Martin Luther King Day for so many of you in the U.S. I hope you're enjoying your holiday and doing something productive and doing something fun. And I'll be back here next Monday with some more tips for you. If you found this valuable, you guys, and you're listening to it in replay time, make sure you hashtag replay, give me an emoji, share with me, what tips you got from this, what it is that you're going to do as a result of listening to this. And if you're in a group and you find that this is helpful to you and you believe it'll be helpful to somebody else, feel free to share my Facebook Live in your group and come visit me at CarolynRodrigues.com. There's some great tips for you there too. So have a magical Monday, have a wonderful week, and I'll see you guys next Monday right here, same time, same place. Bye-bye.